Many lower house Solons really want to find out the truth behind the so-called gentleman's agreement as it involves the country's sovereignty and security. That's why they were all disappointed when many of the former officials of the previous administration did not show up during today's hearing. Melalas Moras has the full report.
Several lawmakers expressed disappointment as some cabinet members of the past administration were no-shows in the first joint hearing of the House Committees on National Defense and Security and West Philippine Sea. Among the former officials invited were then Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea, Duterte's National Security Advisor Hermogenes Esperon, and former Defense Chief Delfin Lorenzana, who now heads the Bases Conversion and Development Authority. Duterte himself was not invited to the initial hearing.
Nakakaramdam po ang inyong lingkod na parang umiiwas yung ating mga opisyales ng nakarang administrasyon dahil halos walang nagpunta sa kanila at lahat sa kanila ay may mga excuses, Mr. Chair. So nagtataka ako kung ano yung dapat na kanilang iwasan sapagkat sila ang nakakaalam kung meron ba talaga, first, kung meron ba talaga na gentleman's agreement, pangalawa kung ano yung napapasaloob dito.
At this juncture, the chair would like to direct yung ating COMSEC to re-invite the former key officials under the security sector of the previous administration, namely for the next committee hearing, namely former Secretary Delfin Lorenzana and former Secretary Hermogenes Esperon, as well as for the former Executive Secretary Medialdea.
During the hearing, several lawmakers emphasized the need to determine whether the alleged gentleman's agreement is real or not and what its contents are, as our sovereignty and national security are at stake. However, when asked, the representatives of the Department of Foreign Affairs, Department of National Defense, Philippine Coast Guard, Armed Forces of the Philippines, and National Security Council all claimed they had no information about it.
For the DFA, sir, what we enter into are written obligations, written agreements with other countries. We have this discussed, we legal scrubbed everything. There oftentimes needs to be an interagency meeting before any agreement is entered into. As you define gentleman's agreement, in my 30 years of service, I have not encountered any.
Some lawmakers suspected if the agreement is secret, it is likely that only high-ranking officials are aware of it. Therefore, before the hearing concluded, the joint panel approved the motion to issue a show-cause order against Esperon and Lorenzana. For his part, Medialdea sent a letter in advance to explain his side, and he also had a representative in the hearing. In a press conference thereafter, a lawmaker insisted that those behind the alleged agreement must be punished.
Yung mga taong behind this so-called gentleman's agreement, we should hold all of them accountable. We should put them to jail for me. Napakahalagang ipakulong natin sila.
Meanwhile, other lawmakers also reacted to China's recent statement on an order to arrest foreign trespassers in territories they claim even in the country's exclusive economic zone.
Nakakalungkot, no? Dahil itinataas nito ang tensyon, no? Doon sa lugar. Nakakatawa. Kung may unang lalabag, dapat arestuhin nila yung mga sarili nila, di ba? Dahil sila lumalabag sa ating teritoryo.
Melalas Moras from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.